Dear soul, please subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Angelic guidance is shared here daily, and subscribing ensures you receive the insights meant for you. Today, angels bring an urgent, clear message. Open your heart to a promise from the Creator. This is a direct communication with the power to reshape your reality. Over the next 3 days, your life will undergo a profound transformation. This isn't a minor tweak. It's a complete reordering of the energies around you, fundamentally altering your daily experience. You've prayed for a sign, a way out, relief from pressures. With a heavy heart, you've looked skyward, wondering when your time for true happiness would arrive. Your answer is here. The waiting period is over. What's coming next isn't a possibility. It's a certainty that will reshape your perception of the future. Angels are diligently working to align events, people, and circumstances, ensuring this significant blessing reaches you directly. Consider recent months or years. How often have you felt stuck, facing the same challenges? This feeling of stagnation was a time of preparation. Every tear watered the ground of your future. Every prayer built toward your new era. Nothing was wasted. The universe is now ready to return blessings for all you've sown with faith. This message found you at the perfect moment, but you must open your heart swiftly to receive. Over the next 3 days, you're invited to observe the signs. Things previously unnoticed will become clear and evident. A stubbornly closed door will begin to open. An eagerly awaited answer will arrive unexpectedly. A worry that kept you awake will simply dissolve, as if it never held the power you imagined. Angels ask you to pay special attention to your intuition. A feeling of peace, an inner certainty, will guide you. You'll experience a lightness you haven't felt in a long time, as if a huge weight has been lifted. This is the initial appearance of the coming shift, preparing your energy field for what's ahead. Before we continue, please type this mantra in the comments. I deserve an abundant and prosperous life. This transformation will touch crucial areas of your life. Expect renewed vitality in your health, unexpected financial solutions or resources, and healing in relationships, bringing harmony to your home. The Creator understands your deepest, unspoken needs, and that's precisely where the most significant shift will take place. Have you noticed that some coincidences aren't random? Hearing this message now is your first major synchronicity, a signal that you've been called. You are chosen for this turning point. Do not doubt your ability to receive or question your worth. You are cherished, and the heavens are aligning to honor you. Over the next 3 days, practice anticipatory gratitude. Give thanks for the change as if it has already occurred. Feel the joy of the solution, the peace of harmony, the security of provision. This faithful attitude accelerates the process and aligns your vibration with the frequency of the incoming blessing. Angels surround you, forming a circle of protection and light, clearing your path and preparing the ground for an abundant harvest. Trust. Breathe deeply. The best of your life isn't in the past. It's about to begin in exactly 72 hours. But there's more. A deeper, underlying shift is happening that you need to understand. The promised change isn't merely an external event. It's primarily a profound internal transformation that will reflect in your outer world. Angels show that this preparation has already begun within you, perhaps unconsciously. You may feel more introspective, seeking greater silence and peace. As your soul adjusts to the new vibrational frequency about to settle in your life, the Creator offers not just problem-solving, but an elevation of your entire state of being. This is a chance to break free from old thought patterns that kept you trapped in cycles of worry and scarcity. Your own mind has often been your greatest opponent, convincing you of your inadequacy, or that your best days were behind you. These thoughts created energetic barriers, and the coming shift will dismantle everyone. In the coming days, you'll feel an urge to release what no longer serves you. This might be a sudden desire to organize, donate old clothes, or discard unnecessary papers. Do not ignore these urges. They are the physical demonstration of a spiritual cleansing. By releasing the old, you create space for the new, allowing the universe to place the blessings reserved for you. This cleansing also extends to old feelings and grievances. Forgiveness is crucial now. Holding on to resentment is like grasping a hot coal. You're the only one burned. The high vibration of the approaching change cannot enter a heart burdened by unforgiveness. Angels ask you to practice release. Think of those who hurt you, and instead of focusing on the pain, Send them light. Understand that everyone acts from their own level of awareness, and another's actions speak more about them than about you. By doing this, you're not condoning their error, but freeing yourself from the weight of carrying that energy. Before we continue, please type 11-1 in the comments to claim new beginnings and alignment with your higher purpose. This number represents an opening portal for you. If this message resonates, consider a small contribution via the thanks button below. Your generosity will return to you multiplied and helps us spread this light to more souls. This internal transformation will also reshape your self-perception. You'll begin to see yourself with greater love and compassion. The critical voice in your mind will be quieted by a gentler, more supportive one, your guardian angel's voice, which has always seen you as the masterpiece you are. You'll recall your strength, resilience, and all the battles you've won. This new self-perception is vital, as you can only receive from the universe what you believe you deserve. Dear soul, you deserve everything: peace, joy, abundance, and love. The change God promises isn't a gift for a future, perfect version of you. It's for you, now, exactly as you are. Your perfection lies in your humanity, in your scars that tell stories of overcoming. Over the next 3 days, your prayers will gain new power. You'll experience a more direct and clear connection with the sacred. Your words will feel more potent, and answers will arrive swiftly, whether through intuition, a kind word from a friend, or a clear indication on your path. This is the time to pray with faith, to detail your aspirations, and to release them with the assurance that the best is already being prepared. Do not limit your requests. Ask for complete healing, overflowing prosperity, and pervasive harmony. The Creator is the source of all abundance, and that source is boundless. What's coming is the result of your faith combined with celestial grace. It's an appointed meeting that cannot be delayed. Prepare your heart, cleanse your inner space, for the most anticipated guest is arriving, bringing the promise of a new life. Now, let's explore how these indications will present themselves. To assure you of the promised transformation, clear and unmistakable signs will appear over the next 3 days. These aren't vague coincidences, but luminous pointers designed to strengthen your faith and keep you aligned to receive the main blessing. Angels ask you to become a keen observer of life around you. One type of sign will relate to nature. You might see a specific bird land on your window, or a vibrant butterfly unexpectedly cross your path. Nature is one of the Creator's favored ways to convey love. Notice the clouds, how sunlight touches objects. There will be a beauty and wonder in the air you might not have perceived before. This is the universe telling you, I am here, and I am taking care of everything. Another form of communication will be through numbers. Have you noticed seeing repeating numbers, like 1111 or 2222? Over the next 3 days, this will happen with striking frequency. These are angelic codes, quick messages to assure you that you're on the right path and your angels are with you. Each sequence holds meaning, but the general message is always one of support, alignment, and confirmation. When you see these numbers, simply breathe deeply and give thanks, knowing it's a message from your spiritual team. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel to help us continue creating meaningful content for you. Pay attention to words. You might be pondering a specific concern, then turn on the TV or radio and hear a phrase that's the exact answer. Or you might open a book randomly, and your eyes land on a passage that speaks directly to your heart. Someone could call or text you with words of encouragement that seem tailor-made for what you're feeling. These are verbal synchronicities, the universe's way of communicating through the world's voices and mediums. Do not dismiss anything as mere coincidence. Angels are orchestrating these moments to guide and reassure you. Indications will also come through dreams. Your sleep will be more peaceful, and concurrently, more telling. You might dream of departed loved ones bringing messages of peace and love, or you might have symbolic dreams that, upon waking, leave you with a clear sense of what you need to do. Jot down your dreams upon waking, as they will hold valuable clues about your new life phase. They are a direct gateway to your subconscious and the spiritual realm, and during this time, that gateway will be more open than ever. Angels are sending a special sign. Your lucky number today is 7. Please type in the comments, I receive angelic energy. My lucky number is 7, and I am blessed. I send love and protection to the person I care for and love deeply. If this message touched your heart, show gratitude with a small donation via the thanks button below to help spread this light to others. The most significant indication, however, will be an inner feeling. You'll experience an inexplicable wave of peace washing over you, even if external circumstances haven't entirely shifted. You'll feel a serene confidence, a certainty that everything will be all right. This peace, which surpasses all understanding, is God's signature in your life, confirmation that He is in control and the miracle is already in motion. When you feel this peace, embrace it. It is your safe harbor, your compass. It is proof that the promise is real and your triumph is assured. These indications are like breadcrumbs on your path, ensuring you don't get lost or discouraged. They testify to the care and love surrounding you. Be open, be receptive. Celestial communication is constant, but only perceived by an attentive heart and a serene mind. The spectacle of your transformation has begun. These are your front row tickets. And one of the areas most impacted by this change will be your relationships. The significant change approaching in 3 days won't be limited to your inner world or isolated external events. It will profoundly affect the web of your relationships, bringing healing, clarity, and renewal. Angels understand that much of our worries and joys are tied to the people in our lives. Therefore, a crucial part of the incoming blessing is the harmonization of your most important connections. Is a family relationship strained? A friendship broken by misunderstanding? Or do you feel lonely even when surrounded by others? Prepare yourself, as the energy descending upon your life has the power to dissolve old grievances and rebuild bridges that seemed permanently broken. In the coming days, you might receive an unexpected call from someone you haven't spoken to in a long time. They may offer an apology or simply express a genuine desire to reconnect. Do not be surprised. This is the Holy Spirit softening hearts and inspiring acts of reconciliation. What was once pride will become humility. Resentment will convert to understanding. You are invited to open your heart and receive these gestures with grace. Keep in mind what we discussed about forgiveness. Now is the time to put it into practice, not just as an act of release for yourself, but as a gift of love to the other person. Within your own home, the atmosphere will begin to shift. If there was tension, constant arguments, or heavy silence, you'll notice a new lightness in the air. Conversations will proceed more easily, with more smiles and affectionate gestures. Patience will be restored. The loving energy the Creator is pouring over you will overflow, affecting everyone around you. You will become a beacon of light and peace within your family, your simple presence capable of calming spirits and fostering unity. Regarding those who have distanced themselves, some will return as your vibration shifts and draws them back. Others, however, will remain distant, and this too is a blessing. Your life's transformation also involves removing what and who no longer aligns with your new path of light. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, will gently move away connections that drain your energy or don't contribute to your growth. Trust this realignment. The right people will be kept and strengthened in your life, and new friendships, built on respect, reciprocity, and true affection, will begin to emerge. In the comments, list people, including yourself, you wish to forgive. Visualize each one, send love, and say, "I forgive and release you. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom forgiveness brings. Repeat this daily to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. The most important relationship to be healed is the one with yourself. As mentioned, you'll begin treating yourself with greater kindness and love. This internal shift is the foundation for all other relational healing. When you love and respect yourself, you set a new standard for how others treat you. You'll stop accepting less than you deserve, and naturally attract people who mirror your self-love. Any loneliness you might feel isn't due to a lack of people, but a disconnection from your own essence. By reconnecting with yourself, you'll discover you are your best company, and the presence of others becomes a bonus, not a necessity for completeness. Over the next 3 days, observe your interactions. Notice how people respond to you differently. They'll seem more open, kinder. This occurs because your energy will be radiating love and security, and the external world mirrors our inner state. Prepare for sincere embraces, words of affection, and the wonderful feeling of belonging and connection. God's promise for your life is one of wholeness. And there is no wholeness without healthy, loving relationships. Healing is on its way, starting in your heart and spreading like waves of light through all your connections. Alongside emotional and relational healing, the promise of change over the next 3 days also extends to your material and financial life. Angels know that money worries can be an immense source of stress, robbing your peace and preventing you from living with the tranquility you deserve. The Creator, in His boundless generosity, desires for you to live in a state of abundance, where all your needs are amply met, enabling you not only to live with dignity, but also to be a channel of blessings for others. Therefore, prepare for a positive turnaround in your finances. A seemingly closed door in your professional or financial sphere will open in a surprising way. This could be an unexpected job opportunity, the release of previously held funds, a debt forgiven or renegotiated favorably, or even a creative idea that brings a new income stream. The universe has infinite ways to provide, and you are about to witness one very tangibly. It's crucial to shift your mindset about money. Stop viewing it as hard to acquire or a source of worry. Begin to perceive money as energy, an exchange that moves towards those who are open and in a state of gratitude. The coming change will break limiting beliefs you may have carried your whole life, such as, money doesn't buy happiness, or I wasn't meant to be wealthy. The truth is, prosperity is your right, and it can and should coexist with happiness, spirituality, and love. Over the next 3 days, pay attention to any impulse or idea related to finances that arises in your mind. Do not dismiss anything. It might be an inspiration to organize your accounts, contact someone about an old matter, or start a small project. Angels will be sending clear intuitions to guide you toward your material blessing. Act on this guidance with faith and confidence that every step is being sacredly orchestrated. One of the most beautiful demonstrations of this change will be the experience of having enough to be generous. You'll feel immense joy in being able to help a family member, donate to a cause you believe in, or gift someone you love without budget worries. This capacity to give is one of the greatest signs of true prosperity. When you become a conduit through which abundance circulates, the universe understands you are a good steward of your resources and sends even more your way. Daily worries about bills, rent, medicine, and groceries will begin to dissipate. You'll experience a security and tranquility you may not have felt in a long time. This peace of mind is the true treasure. Money is simply the tool the Creator will use to provide you with this stability. Therefore, don't cling to money itself, but to the feeling of security, freedom, and peace it can provide. Be thankful for every penny you have today. Bless the accounts you pay, appreciating the service or product received in return. This attitude of gratitude transforms the energy of scarcity into abundance and opens channels for more resources to reach you. God's promise is comprehensive. He cares for your spirit, your emotions, and your sustenance. Your period of hardship and worry is concluding. A new season of prosperity and security is emerging in your life, and it will begin to show up clearly and undeniably over the next 3 days. Trust, receive, and prepare to live with the ease and dignity you've always deserved. Beyond emotional, relational, and material transformations, the powerful change approaching in 3 days will also bring a wave of renewal for your physical body and your sense of purpose. Angels indicate you may have felt tired, depleted, perhaps even with constant aches and discomforts. This lack of energy isn't just physical. It reflects the spiritual and emotional weight you've carried. The incoming blessing is holistic and complete, thus bringing healing and new vigor to your body. In the coming days, you'll begin to wake feeling more refreshed and lighter. Chronic fatigue will give way to a new desire to live, move, and accomplish daily tasks with greater joy. Aches that bothered you may lessen or even disappear. You'll experience a mental clarity you might not have had in years. This is celestial energy purifying your cells, restoring your balance, and returning the vitality that is rightfully yours. This physical renewal will be accompanied by an awakening to a new purpose. Perhaps you've reached a point in life asking, "What is my role now? What more can I offer the world?" You might have felt your best years were behind you, or that your contributions were no longer significant. Angels are here to tell you this is a grand illusion. Your wisdom, life experience, and the love accumulated in your heart are priceless treasures. The universe is about to show you how you can share these treasures in new and rewarding ways. Please share this video with 2 loved ones who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. The change will bring clarity about your gifts and talents. A long-forgotten hobby might re-emerge with full force, bringing not just pleasure, but perhaps a new income stream. You might feel called to volunteer, teach what you know, advise younger individuals, or simply be a pillar of love and wisdom in your family and community. Purpose doesn't need to be grand or globally recognized. The highest purpose is to use your unique gifts to touch another's life, to leave the world a little better than you found it. And you possess unique gifts that no one else does. This new period won't be about chasing societal goals, but about finding joy in small things and serving with love. You'll discover new pleasure in gardening, preparing meals for loved ones, reading a good book, or listening to uplifting music. Life will gain new colors and flavors. Future anxieties will be replaced by a serene presence in the present, a deep appreciation for the miracle of each day. You'll feel useful, loved, and profoundly connected to life. The feeling that time is merely passing will give way to the perception that each day is a new opportunity to learn, love, and grow. Angels invite you to dream again. What dreams have you set aside? What desires has your heart secretly held? Now is the time to bring them out. The incoming energy will provide not only inspiration, but also the strength and opportunities to achieve them. No matter your age or current circumstances, for the Creator, it's never too late for a fresh start. The promise of change in 3 days is a promise of rebirth. You are not at the end of your story. You are about to begin one of your most beautiful and meaningful periods. Prepare to feel alive, vibrant, and purposeful like never before. Your light is needed in the world, and it is about to shine with renewed intensity. We've reached the culmination, dear soul. We've discussed internal change, the indications, healing and relationships, material prosperity, and renewed purpose. Now, angels want you to visualize your life after these 3 days. Once the sacred promise fully settles into your reality, imagine waking on the 3rd day. There will be a different quality in the air, a quietness, a serenity you'll feel deep in your soul. Looking in the mirror, you'll see a distinct sparkle in your eyes, a glow of hope, peace, and restored self-confidence. The lines of worry on your forehead will seem softer. You'll feel at home in your own body, at peace with your own story. The predominant feeling won't be noisy euphoria, but a deep, quiet gratitude, an unshakable certainty that you are exactly where you're meant to be, being cared for, supported, and infinitely loved. The worries that once created constant noise in your mind will have quieted. In their place, there will be clarity about your next steps, a sharp intuition that will guide you gently and precisely. You'll no longer feel the need to control everything, having truly and tangibly experienced a greater, benevolent force orchestrating your life. This confident surrender will bring you a freedom you may never have known. People around you will notice the change. They'll comment on your calm, the light you radiate. Your presence will become a balm for others. You won't need to say anything. Your energy will speak for itself. Healed relationships will deepen to a new level of intimacy and respect. New connections that emerge will be genuine and aligned with who you've become. On the material side, you'll feel the tranquility of knowing all your needs are and will be met. The fear of scarcity will be replaced by an awareness of abundance. You'll manage your resources with wisdom and generosity, understanding that the more you allow energy to circulate, the more it returns to you. The feeling of security won't come from the amount of money in the bank, but from unshakable faith in the universe's continuous provision. With your renewed vitality and clear purpose, your days will be filled with activities that nourish and delight you. You'll have energy to play with grandchildren, tend to your plants, dedicate yourself to projects, and learn new things. Life will cease to be a succession of obligations and become a daily adventure of discovery and joy. You'll feel like the protagonist of your own story, no longer merely an observer of events. This new reality is not a fantasy. It's the tangible result of sacred intervention combined with your faith and openness to receive. It's your natural state of being, from which you were distant for a time, but to which you are now returning. The 3 days of transformation are a gateway. a passage to this new dimension of your existence. As you cross it, you will leave nothing essential behind. On the contrary, you will reclaim the most authentic, strongest, and most radiant version of yourself. God's promise isn't about giving you something you lack. It's about awakening what already exists within you. It's about removing the veils that prevented you from seeing your own magnificence and the power you hold. The life awaiting you beyond these 3 days is one of peace, purpose, and wholeness. It is the answer to each of your prayers. It is the Creator's embrace taking shape in every aspect of your experience. Prepare, for your new dawn is already breaking on the horizon. Now that you grasp the magnitude of the coming transformation and how it will show up in your life, the ultimate question is, how do you live in this new reality? How do you maintain this elevated vibration and ensure the blessings continue to flourish? Angels guide me to share the keys to sustaining this new period of light and wholeness. The first and most important key is continuous gratitude. Gratitude shouldn't be a momentary feeling upon receiving a blessing, but a state of being, a daily practice. Upon waking, even before your feet touch the floor, give thanks for another day, for your health, for your home. Throughout the day, find small reasons to be thankful. The taste of your coffee, a stranger's smile, the warmth of the sun on your skin. Gratitude is the most powerful magnet for more blessings. It keeps your heart open and your vibration aligned with the universe's frequency of abundance. The second key is unwavering trust. There will be days when old fears or doubts try to resurface. That's natural. When it happens, don't fight them. Simply observe them as passing clouds in your mind's sky and reaffirm your trust in sacred care. Call to mind the fulfilled promise, the indications you received, the peace you felt. Use these memories as anchors for your faith. Trusting doesn't mean there will be no more challenges, but that you'll be certain you're never unaided in facing them. The third key is living in the present. Anxiety resides in the future, sorrow in the past. Peace dwells in the now. The great change will bring you to a state of presence, and it's your work to cultivate it. Pay full attention to your daily activities. Feel the water on your hands as you wash dishes. Savor each bite of your meal. Truly listen to what the other person is saying in a conversation. By anchoring yourself in the present moment, you prevent your mind from wandering to unnecessary worries and fully enjoy the life that has been restored to you. The fourth key is to continue being a channel of light. The blessing you've received isn't just for you. It has empowered you to be a source of love, hope, and inspiration for others. Be an attentive listener for a friend who needs to confide. Offer a word of comfort to someone distressed. Share your story of triumph to show others that miracles are possible. By sharing your light, you don't diminish it. On the contrary, you intensify it. Love is the only wealth that multiplies when divided. As a concluding point, the fifth key is continuous self-care. Love your body with healthy foods and movement. Nourish your mind with uplifting readings and positive thoughts. Calm your spirit with moments of silence, prayer, or meditation. You are the sacred vessel where the divine resides. Caring for yourself isn't selfishness. It's an act of reverence for the life the Creator has given you. By integrating these practices into your daily life, you will not only maintain the new reality that has emerged, but continuously expand upon it. The 3-day change is not a destination, but a new starting point. It's the beginning of a lifetime of growth, joy, and deep connection with the sacred. You have been prepared, chosen, and are now empowered to live the fullness of your being. The promise has been made and will be fulfilled. Your part is to open your arms, heart, and soul to receive, and then to live each day as a vibrant testament to God's love and power. If this message resonated with you, please type, "My life transformed in 3 days," in the comments and share your experiences. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.